Hey, how you doing? It's Mark from JC Video. I just want to take a minute and say thanks for watching this demonstration. I want to put on a little bit of demonstration and kind of show you around what we can do with our new student services and all about how to retain your students and attract more. What I have right here on the screen right now is our demo site, and our demo site is accessible to anybody. You can go to myteachingpro.com/demo, and you can get here right here to this site that you're looking at right here. All right, so in order to show you some of the stuff we're looking at, I want to go ahead and also give you a little tutorial about how to get there. In the top right corner, as you can see, it says select a user type. So we're going to click on the drop down box, and I'm going to first log in as a student. All right, once we refresh the screen, we'll be logged in as a student. We're going to go to students, and we're going to go to student profile. All right. So this is the student profile where all of the student information is stored. You can see we have lots of different fields right here, but we can add more. These are easy to add and delete, or if you don't want the launch monitor tab or lesson videos, simply a checkbox removes that tab from your student profile. So your basic information for your student, all about how to get a hold of them, contact information, email address, phone number, basic. I don't really think we need to spend much time on this. Your golf bio. All right, so the golf bio for the student is everything about that student. How many years played, career low, career low 84, but only 24 putts around average. Well, this guy must miss a lot of greens. So all basic stuff, and once again, these can be changed, but this is very simple and easy for the student to enter. A place for you to get to know your student. On our next tab over right here, if you'll notice the shot tracker. This is a statistical analysis of what that student can do. This is information that he enters, so you can track your putting stats, tee shots. Let me just move that up a little bit. Greens and regulation. This is stuff we just kind of plugged in there. Wedge play, par performance, and you can kind of go through and analyze anything you want to about that student. For the student to put it in, let's just jump over to the student. Let's go to student shot tracker. The player reports is what you're in right here. So if I'm logged in as a student, very easy for the student to say, okay, select the country. That's a good one right there. Let's see here. We select a state. So once you've selected a state and a country, your list of courses will appear here. If I'm just going to click here and choose M for, well, I'll pick out a good one here. Okay, Blue Ridge Trail. Once you've selected the course, you just hit enter round information. Okay? And it will pull up the stats for that course, and right here the student, now this is what the student does. You don't do this. This is what your student does. After they've entered 2, 3, 4 rounds, then you can go back to your student profile and see the report on that particular student. Okay, so we're back to student profile. We're going to go to shot tracker stats, and you would click on whatever student you are logged in or wanting to see. You'd pull up his report. All right. Excellent. All right, so we got your golf bio, your shot tracker statistics, and my videos. Okay, my videos. These are videos that maybe the student wants to upload from his iPhone, his iPad, whatever. He can upload these videos, and these are available on his website. These are great for maybe a college kid, high school kid wants to say, okay, here's my obviously a little bit bad angle. Let's pull up here, Matt. Bad angle, but what you can see right here is this is a really nice place for the student to add a video of himself. All right, next we have in this tab lesson videos. So we've already covered a lot of ground. So our lesson video, this is something that you would put up for the student as a lesson, as a video analysis about what are you going to do, what's wrong with his swing. You draw your lines, you do whatever, and this is something that you would do the voiceover to. The student can download that to his computer. He can send it to his phone, just enters his phone number, his carrier. You have prescribed tips. Now, I don't have any tips in here currently, but if I had several tips in the can, so if I'd filmed pre-recorded tips and had those on my site, I could associate individual tips with this student. We can chat back and forth if the student has a question, and if I had multiple videos, that they would just show up right here in the video archive. So my lesson video, very powerful. I mean, this is a lot more than your branded academy, and all this can be branded and logoed up so you can sell sponsorships. Hey, we even have pre-roll and post-roll, and we had it 2 years before anybody else did. So, I kind of crack up when people make announcements about things that we've had 2 years ago. So my videos, lesson videos, sponsor opportunities, over to Launch Monitor. All right. Launch Monitor, and I like these reports. So you have Launch Monitor report, whether they come in a PDF. You click on it, opens up a new window. You can if you have a Launch Monitor, this is a great tool to use. If you don't have a Launch Monitor, if your student goes to a session that has or a facility that has Launch Monitor, you can simply get that email to you, and you can post that to that student's report or that student's profile. All right, so Launch Monitor information kind of goes hand in hand with equipment. So you can see, and we'll add more fields to this. This is, once you've got the basic information. If you're a club fitter, you want to spec your student out. Well, we get all the specs for your club, your length, your lie, your loft, your flex, whatever, the grip diameter. I mean, whatever you need here, we put right here in the student. So this kind of your equipment spec ties directly into your Launch Monitor and goes right along with your lesson videos and your statistics, right? Next, we have our image gallery. Now, I like the image gallery. This is really nice because this is where you can kind of go before and after. And you can download the original. You can also put some notes in here. So any type of notes that you want to associate with this particular student, go right along with their image. And if you want to do a quick refresher, you can say, okay, well, on this date, this is what we were working on. This is good. This is bad. Makes a quick, and it's really easy and quick to do. From the software analysis program, you simply hit capture, and it automatically turns the video viewing window into a JPEG picture. You save it to your computer, you browse to it, you upload it, browse, title, enter some few notes, upload new image. Pretty easy. So it may take you 5 or 10 or 20 seconds additional to put some pictures and maybe type a few notes. But in the long run, that's going to be very much worth your time and that student's time. I mean, the old adage of two guys sitting at a bar and my lesson, I got my lesson, and, I'm trying to remember what my instructor said because, I didn't get a video, or I did get a video, but I have a lot more information right here. Right here, you compare yourself with the guy that goes the extra mile and puts a few of these things up and type some notes up, and these pictures can basically be anything. They don't have to be of swing model, right? So you can put pictures of whatever that student has accomplished. Maybe he's a tournament winner. So this is great for college, for recruiting, and it really gives you a digital track and a home for the student. Everything we used to put in that student's locker 20 years ago on paper that we used to carry on manila envelopes, we've digitized and made it mobile friendly. This is where you're going to go. This is how people in the future really are going to keep track. And like I say, we can add to these tabs. So keeping track and giving that student and giving you all the tools you need to retain that student. Where else is that student going to go? I mean, once you have some information about your student, you've got his lesson videos, you got his image gallery, you've got his Launch Monitor specs, you've got his equipment specs. He's home. He's not going to go anyplace else, or she's not going to go anyplace else for a lesson, and your college coach, this is great. If your student wants to take your college-bound high school kid and say, oh, I want to take a look at some of his videos and through the years, and was he accomplished? Where's his image gallery? We can put accomplishments, goals is already in your golf bio. What is your main goal? We kind of short and sweet right there, but like I say, this is all expandable. So this is what we can do, and this is why we've expanded our offerings, and you can social network yourself and post all these videos. And what's nice about the social networking buttons, that it brings them right back to your video on your site. So driving students to your site and having sponsor opportunities via your ability to have your own website. Your website is the front door to your business, and what's going to get people coming through the front door is putting information about them on your website. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you want a more in-depth demonstration, we'd be happy to help. Just give us a call here at JC Video, 801-816-1611, and we'd be happy to help you out. Thanks again.